Rhinotuff has been and still is on the cutting edge of bookbinding technology, and today Rhinotuff is proud to introduce the world's first collating punch, the Rhinotuff Tornado Autopunch EX. In the process and workflow of bookbinding, there's one large bottleneck. It's called finishing. The bookbinding industry's premier research group, Interquest, has worked alongside some of the world's greatest brands. Interquest recently conducted an important survey, surveying the bookbinding workflow of digital, commercial, in-plant, quick printers, corporate, and in-house printing. It was determined that 63% of total job time was spent on finishing, and the vast majority of that time is spent on punching and collating. Meet the all-new Rhinotuff Tornado Autopunch EX, delivering an average of 40% faster throughput time. This video compares the old way of manual punching, collating, and sorting with the new way, the Tornado Autopunch EX. We have set up a side-by-side timed comparison between the old traditional model and the Tornado Autopunch EX method. Keep an eye on those time clocks to see just how much time is being saved. This timed demonstration will cover 75 books containing 25 sheets, 2 covers, and 5 tabs. The colors that you see represent all the various steps one takes to punch and bind a book. Our engineers meticulously timed each step of the process. All tasks are completed by both systems. The strength of the Autopunch is that it combines numerous tasks and removes some altogether from the responsibility of the operator, and even allows for substantial concurrent binding. We can see that in our test with 75 books with tabs, the largest time culprit is collating the tabs into the books. Likewise, removing slip sheets and collating covers, fronts, and backs also takes a lot of time. The Tornado Autopunch performs all of these steps simultaneously. All that time traditionally spent on collating and stacking can now be put into binding. For this entire production job, including binding, the Tornado Autopunch EX performs it in 49 minutes. A standard Autopunch with manual collation, 1 hour, 56 minutes. Traditional high-speed punches can punch through a book block quite fast. However, covers and backs typically need to be done by hand separately. The Tornado Autopunch can handle multiple substrates at the same time. Along with the book block is fronts, backs, acetates, tabs, you name it. At the beginning of our test, we can see that the traditional method pulls out in front, punching lots of sheets in a quick amount of time, while the Tornado Autopunch is working with many substrates all at once, slowing the initial punching time down just a bit. It's precisely this step of manual collating that slows the whole process down. Removing slip sheets, adding front and back covers, adding tabs simply takes time. And because the Tornado Autopunch is combining all of these steps while punching, we start to see the time dramatically decrease in terms of throughput. It is the revolutionary Tornado technology that allows this machine to punch and collate so quickly. This patented German technology allows you to take virtually any substrate and pass it flawlessly through, building each book just as you need. Well over an hour, the operator is still removing slip sheets, adding tabs, and doing all the manual work of collating. The covers go on, the backs go on, book after book, getting them ready for binding. Another key feature of the speed of the Tornado Autopunch is that after it has produced book after book, punched and collated, ready for binding, the operator can simply remove the stack from the machine, set it aside, and begin the binding process concurrently while the Autopunch continues to produce book after book for the next round of binding. It's true, both systems require the extra step of binding. However, the Tornado Autopunch allows you to bind a substantial number of those books concurrently while the machine is still punching and collating for you. In this particular test, our operator was able to completely bind and finish 48 of the 75 books by the time the machine was done. The traditional method required the operator wait till all the books were completely punched and collated before the first was ever bound. This resulted in the total job time of the traditional method at over 1 hour and 56 minutes, the Tornado Autopunch 49 minutes. When Interquest found that 63% of total job time was done on finishing, Rhinotuff rose to the challenge. The Tornado Autopunch EX has changed the game, saving you time and money while delivering superior performance. The Rhinotuff Tornado Autopunch EX.